Swerve Stenland!
Welcome to episode 29 of Outrage Control. It's your host, like always, Kayla, the Writerchaos, and I can't go nowhere without him. He's my partner in crime. You can see us on the SmackDown Watch Along together as well, and whatever else we find out sneaking into our streams and stuff. It's Dango. How are you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing okay, Kayla. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And Jose, thank you for tuning in. Sorry it took us a few. We had some technical difficulties. StreamYard and Google Chrome does not go well with me, but we got it under control. World Elite Podcast, what's good, everyone? If that's you, Marcus, Dylan, probably more than likely it's one of you tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And like always, Justin, what's good, fam? Hope you had fun earlier with the Carolina Boss Ladies Challenge, like you said you did. And I'm glad the Jeopardy was actually a hit. So we'll definitely continue that and change the board up a little bit more. I'm glad the Jeopardy was actually a hit. So why am I echoing?
Because I was playing on my phone and then I forgot to mute it.
Oh, okay. And Jose says, hey, Kayla and Dango, remember me from the SmackDown live stream? Yes, we do. Thank you for coming back to Outrage. I'm glad we were entertaining enough for you to do so. And from World Elite Podcast, it's Dylan. Thank you, Dylan, for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Tonight, we're just going to basically just talk about some wrestling, what's going on in the wrestling world. We got some Backlash predictions coming. So before we jump into Backlash predictions, Justin says, very difficult, especially in Double Jeopardy person, but it was a blast. Hey, Double Jeopardy. I got to make it use your brains. You're getting double points, so I got to make it use your brain. But I'm very proud of everyone. Nobody went in the negative because I gave you the little pass. So, but you guys did great. No one went in the negative. It was fun. So, no one went in the negative. I was surprised, but well, we'll catch. If you do want to listen to the Queen's Takeover, you can catch that in a couple weeks when it gets released. However, you can see, obviously, I'm saying Justin was a guest. You'll see who else was on there going at it, but it was real fun earlier. All right, Dango, before we go into Backlash predictions, is there anything you like to touch on?
No. You?
Okay. Well, other than obviously Karrion Kross and Final Testament is not done rampaging and doing taking over stuff.
But yeah. Let's see if he actually does something.
I know, right? For real. He's not.
All he does is talk and then he goes, and then he loses.
Well, he's got good promos going. And then everyone was talking about the last promo they put out there, Paul Ellering standing in the background saying, why is there an old man holding a wrench yelling sacrifice? That was kind of funny and crazy sometimes. I'm happy Baron Corbin is on SmackDown. Okay. Yeah, he came back up to SmackDown.
So you're happy for Happy Corbin.
I know, right? So, speaking, since he says we're talking about that, let's just do a Draft Night 1 recap. A lot of people, we were impressed because a lot of people stayed where they were already at.
There wasn't a lot of people that were really in that draft class, though.
Exactly. And the ones that stayed was kind of already people that had feuds going. So it kind of made sense for them to stay where they were. There wasn't nothing too Yes, he says yes, he's happy that Happy Baron Corbin is on SmackDown. But hey,
I'll break it down a little bit. So Bianca Belair stayed on SmackDown. Jey Uso stayed on Raw. Carmelo Hayes is officially on SmackDown. Seth Rollins stays on Raw. Randy Orton stays on SmackDown. Braun Breaker goes from SmackDown to Raw. Nia Jax goes from Raw to SmackDown. Liv Morgan stays on Raw. LA Knight stays on SmackDown. Ricochet stays on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Raw. The Bloodline.
Ivan, thank you for tuning in. Happy Sunday to you too. Hope you're doing well.
The Bloodline stays on SmackDown. Sheamus goes to Raw, I guess. I thought he went to SmackDown. I'm so confused.
He went to Raw.
He was already
on. Yeah,
he's already on Raw. SmackDown. AJ goes from SmackDown to SmackDown. And Alpha Academy stays on Raw, and Andrade goes from Raw to SmackDown. And Kiana James, which was the surprisingly last pick of Tuesday night, went from NXT to Raw.
So with Andrade going to SmackDown, does that mean he's joining the LWO?
More than likely.
Exactly.
And then Alba Fire is going from SmackDown to Raw.
So is it Isla Dawn?
Yeah, and Isla Dawn, yes. And Baron Corbin, like our buddy Jose said.
It's Jesus.
Jesus. My bad. I'm reading the page on Wikipedia.
Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark also staying on Raw.
If you're going to continue it, just continue it. I haven't got there here.
Oh,
Ivar stays on Raw.
And Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Meacham staying on SmackDown.
Yes. And then you got a lot of wrestlers. Okay, Kayla, we're going to play a little game.
Hold up, Justin says, how point was that segment of Braun Breaker signing the SmackDown contract? Exactly. I guess just basically to say, hey, I'm coming to the main roster. So I guess that's basically about it. I'm coming to the main roster.
So, Kayla, now that we got the recap done. So, Kayla, any surprising people that you thought should have moved roster that should stay?
That should have stayed?
Yeah.
Honestly, no, not really. I mean...
Oh, okay.
I mean, they should have stayed where they're at. I mean... Because, I don't know, it just... Them, I don't know. Night one is kind of weird.
Yeah. So, okay. So, we're done with the night one recap. Next, we got the night 2 preview. Okay, Kayla, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a person. You're going to tell me which brand you think they should go on.
Oh, God. Okay.
Apollo Crews.
He can stay on Raw. Hopefully he gets used.
Okay. Braun Strowman.
I would say Raw because I'd like to see him go one-on-one with Gunter or Braun Breaker. We don't know where Gunter's going yet, but if I...
Bronson Reed.
Cruise to NXT.
You already... okay.
Hey, bud, we drafted you last year. We're going to brush you back up. And Strowman to SmackDown. Okay.
Bronson Reed.
I'll send Bronson Reed to SmackDown.
Okay. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
They can stay on Raw.
Okay.
Hear me out. Nia Jax will win the WWE Women's Championship, and Reed stays on Raw. Okay.
Okay. Next, Carlito, who's been a little bit of a bad boy lately.
He needs to stay on SmackDown to get his issues out with Rey Mysterio and the LWO, even though we're tired of that.
Okay, next, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
They need to go to SmackDown so Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair can kick their ass.
Okay. CM Punk.
He needs to stay on Raw because he's still got that long feud with Drew McIntyre.
Thing is, they could draft both of them over the SmackDown.
Drew hasn't been selected yet, has he?
No.
He has not. Okay.
Damage Control.
No, Justin, I want an ass whooping. I don't want to keep him on show.
Damage Control.
Keep Punk on Raw. Damage Control, honestly, they more than likely we predicted that they probably will lose the tag titles on Friday. Honestly,
it's on Saturday, their match.
Sorry, tag titles on Saturday.
In France.
So just to change up the picture and run, I think Damage Control needs to go to Raw.
Okay. Diamond Mind.
They can stay on Raw.
Okay. DIY, stay on Raw.
Yeah, stay on Raw.
Drew McIntyre.
Stay on Raw.
Final Testament.
I mean, they pretty much sacrificed the whole SmackDown roster. I think it's time for them to sacrifice the Raw roster, but
I think they end up on NXT, if I'm being honest with you.
But if they go back to NXT to sacrifice that roster, then I'm all for it.
Okay. Giovanni Vinci.
Poor guy don't have nobody no more. I think he's going to stay on.
I think he goes to NXT and joins the family.
Oh God. Okay.
Imperium.
There is no Imperium.
It is. It's Gunther and Kaiser.
They can stay on Raw. And Justin says, keep
Jade Cargill.
Simultaneously on SmackDown. Jade Cargill's already been drafted.
No, she hasn't.
Yes, she has.
No, she hasn't. She was not part of the people. Yes, she signed that contract, but she's in the draft pool. I'm not yelling.
Yeah, you were. Jade will probably stay on SmackDown because of the tag titles.
Maybe. I don't know. Judgment Day?
They can stay on Raw.
If they get drafted together, I have no clue. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance.
No, they can stay on Raw.
Kevin Owens.
SmackDown.
Okay, Legado del Fantasma.
SmackDown.
Okay, Latino World Order.
SmackDown.
Natalia.
At this point, I give up on Natty.
Naomi to Speed.
Just says keep Tom Tesman on SmackDown. Vinci to NXT. Keep Imperium on Raw. And then you got who says, is Imperium even still a faction? And Chance and Carter to SmackDown. Okay. And Natty to NXT.
Yes, Natty can go to NXT to help with the younger generation. She can become a coach down there or something. Naomi on SmackDown. I think she stays on SmackDown. New Catch Republic. I said them to Raw. I said New Day to SmackDown. Odyssey Jones. I sent him to the unemployment line.
No. That's horrible. No, this is for Odyssey. This is from Odyssey to you, Dango.
How rude. Okay, then. Pretty Deadly to SmackDown. I'd put the Pride on Raw.
Yeets up, family. Marcus, thank you for tuning in. Hope you had fun.
Actually, no. No, I think the Pride stays on SmackDown. Shinsuke goes to SmackDown. Tegan stays on Raw. Tiffany goes to Raw.
Tiffy time.
Tiffy time goes to Raw to be with her boyfriend Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig could get it out.
I said it correctly. The following wrestlers were not included in the draft pool because they were injured. Alexa Bliss, Big E, Brock Lesnar, Carmella, Charlotte Flair, which is out, Dexter Lumis, unknown reason, Eric out because of a neck injury, Jey Uso inactive due to undisclosed injury, probably to keep up the storyline.
You mean Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy.
And Alexa is not hurt. Alexa's on maternity leave, people. Get it right.
Yeah, whatever. She's got a scar on her belly.
And this is how she feels about that.
How rude.
Whatever.
But Jesus says The Rock to SmackDown.
The Rock probably will not be drafted. Nikki Cross stays on. Nikki Cross doesn't get
pregnant, injured, sick. Really?
Exactly. Omos and MVP unknown.
How rude.
Raquel Rodriguez inactive due to massive cell activism syndrome. Poor Rhea Ripley cannot get drafted because she's inactive due to shoulder. Roman Reigns, originally part of the Bloodline in Night 1 draft pool, but withdrew himself from eligibility prior to being selection made. Shotzi, knee injury. Sonya Deville, knee injury. Tamina, unknown. Uncle Howdy was originally inactive due to the absence, but following Bray Wyatt's death in August 2023, Howdy's status has been unknown, and Valhalla inactive due to maternity leave.
Yep, she found out she was pregnant again.
Good for her. And that girl cannot stop spitting out babies.
This is only her second one. And what makes it even more ironic, Ruby Soho's pregnant as well. Liv, don't get pregnant. We don't need the future Riot Squad evamping together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Kayla?
So, that being true, let's do why we're doing some recapping. NXT Spring Breakin recap. That new NXT champion. Who's our NXT champion, Dango?
Trick Williams. Trick was officially won the NXT championship. So more than likely you will be seeing Dragunov probably move up to the main roster. I could see him as one of the main guys getting moved up, possibly rejoining with Imperium. Cody Rhodes drops the title to Dango. Okay.
Great trick. Dango, you need to work your butt off if you're going to get the title.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so happy for Trick.
Probably not. I'm fat.
Oh, shush it. You are not. But honestly, well deserved. I'm so happy for Trick, and I'm really to see what's next for Dragunov. And Justin says Spring Breakin Week 1 was the best show of the week. Yes, obviously. NXT's always killing it. So, before we jump into some AEW stuff,
you want to do the predictions?
Whoop that trick, yeet. Whoop that trick.
Are you doing what are we doing? Predictions now?
Yeah, because I seen what you wrote down for some AEW, and it's going to take some fight. Yeah, it's going to take some major brain.
We'll do it after, okay? God.
Yeah. But just in case, if you're in our chat and haven't, make sure to like and subscribe to the new channel on YouTube at Outrage Control. It's called the Outrage Zone. Make sure to remember to follow Outrage Control and Outrage Zone on all social media. You can also follow Dango as SwaggerBomb92 on social media. You can also find me as Writerchaos. It is currently in the process, but I'm working on the website for Outrage Control, and we got merch coming, so we're working on that as well. So make sure to like and subscribe if you have not. And he says, yeah. Okay. So, all right. Before we go on to some rants for AEW, let's get some WWE out of the way with some Backlash predictions. So, how about, let's start with this one. And what the hell
Of course, my camera's acting. Don't tell me this shit's broken now.
Uh-oh.
I gotta leave and come back.
All right. Due to technical difficulties, once again, Dango will return. So give that sub button a frog splash, elbow button up, and all notifications. I love it. Can't do it better than that. Oh, shoot. Really? All right. Yeah, like I said, tonight we're having some technical difficulties. For some reason it does not like us at all. Okay, there we go. We're good to go, Dango.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, the computer went way off. I'm way up here. So, yeah, I said, due to some technical difficulties, it's like us all together. Okay. So, let's start off with this wonderful tag team. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa.
So is Sikoa, not Sequoia.
Sikoa. I'll name him whatever I want to name him because I have a love-hate relationship with him right now.
His name is Sikoa, Kayla. Get it right. How rude.
Sikoa.
Yes.
Sequoia.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Anyway, Dango, who's winning this match?
I think that the Bloodline wins here. I think this is where Jacob Fatu debuts.
I gave the like button on RKO.
I think Jacob Fatu debuts next week in France.
Go on Bloodline here. Yeah, I've seen he's popping up so much more now. Sadly, I hate to say it, I think Owens is taking the pin here. So, yeah, that's how it's going to happen. I hate to say that, but okay. How about this wonderful beauty? We have a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. Naomi versus Bayley. Why is that randomly coming up out of nowhere?
Oh.
Yes. And Tiffy time. Justin says, Sequoia, potato, tomato, refrigerator are all the same. And the bloodline because of Jacob Futa. Okay. Fatu, sorry. Bayley versus Tiffany versus Naomi. I'm actually saying Bayley is winning here. There's no doubt that she's losing the title to either one of these right now, at least. So, Dango, who's walking out as your women's champion?
Tiffy time. Just kidding. I'm going with Bayley.
I cannot believe you just said that.
I'm just messing with you, God.
This is for you. You're only 23 minutes in and you're already getting it.
Someday you're gonna get bitch slapped, and I'm not gonna do a thing to stop it.
For saying that Tiffy was going to take it off of Bayley. How rude. It's crazy. Anyway. All right. Okay. How about this one? WWE Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line. Dango, we got Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus the Kabuki Warriors. Who is winning?
I'm going with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Or unless they start the feud between them two.
In other case, if they're going to do a title change, put it on Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, they're definitely Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair hopefully wins. If not, Asuka and Kairi will keep them. But since we've already basically witnessed the downfall of Damage Control, just be a little bit more reasonable for them to continue their downfall on Outrage Control. But how we see it is not how someone else will see it. But I guess we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
All right. What is this one? Is there one? Okay. We got Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. Who's winning this one?
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest.
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to say it's going to be yeet, it's going to be no yeet because Damian's going to retain for sure. Poor Jay. I'm sorry, bud. You'll be all right. All right. Last but not least, the American Nightmare versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes versus the American Nightmare, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Obviously, we know the American Nightmare is going to retain. What do you think?
I think that Damian Priest does retain. I think Cody Rhodes win this match. Oh, this is what I was reading. Priest. I'm from Puerto Rico, by the way. Oh,
Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay.
Jade and Bianca wins the titles. Definitely. Priest retains for sure. No one they'll have him be a transitional champion. And Cody definitely retains, but no way is he going to be the only match. Right. Him and AJ will continue to go after it. But the American Nightmares got it. And I think that's all. Is that all the matches?
Yeah.
All right. Bye. But okay, thank you. I was looking for that. Dango beat me to it. I'm just gonna say Tony Khan, why? Why do you have to be part of the storyline?
Because.
Okay, fill us in.
Jack Perry, they teased it all week. If you want, you can watch my reaction on the SmackDown watch along here in the link right below. Well, or on the YouTube channel, the Outrage Zone. So please like and subscribe. So, like, I need to watch along with Justin. So, we will see that me and Justin beat the crap out of this AEW Dynasty because it was very boring up to this point. So, okay, Tony Khan said he will meet Jack Perry in the ring. Jack did a symbolic message to Tony saying, shake my hand. Let's reinstate me. Let's go back to doing what we've been doing and try to bring out the best wrestling promotion there is in the world. He goes to hug him. Jack Perry looks at the camera, does a sly smile, and then hits him in the jump. And then the Okada and the Bucks run out to try to calm down the situation. And then Okada gets them ready. Then they get him ready to do when the Bucks are looking at Tony, he looks like they're about to put him in the V trigger or their knee V trigger thingy majiggy. Then Okada looks at him and like, no, don't do that. Okada is like a puppy dog. He's like there, but he's not there. I feel like they're like destroying Okada. I know he's a champion, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he's just like there. They're not like have him come off with the star. Yes, they have him come out with the Cody Vader. But still. The Cody Vader, the thing that comes in from from below.
I know what it is.
So yeah. So I don't know. But then the Meltzer sets it up, and then next thing we know, the Bucks hit Tony with the Meltzer driver. And then Tony falls over and dies on live television. And then next thing we know, the whole AEW roster comes out, including his father, Shad Khan, in pajamas. Yes, the dude looked like he was in pajamas.
His dad came out.
Yes. His dad came out to check on him. You didn't watch the clip?
No. And Dango.
Still comedic as fuck watching to watch Tony getting beaten up. Definitely feels that they're going to some sort of power struggle story. Hopefully they don't fuck it all up. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope they don't fuck it up.
Hey, so says Tony Khan versus Jack Perry.
No!
We don't need that match.
Don't you put that on us! So, yes. Then that happened. And then next thing you know, the roster. And then over the weekend, NFL had their NFL draft. And Tony Khan is still, during the NFL draft, wearing the neck brace. As he sits there waiting. During interviews, he's still wearing the mask, telling how he's in an extraordinary amount of pain. Probably not, Jesus.
Good theory, though.
Probably not. Tony Khan's a shit ton of money, and he's a massive man-child. So Kayla.
His dad literally had that look on his face like, this is what I'm letting him use my money for.
He did!
Oh, my gosh.
So, over the weekend, we had new champions crowned. New AEW World Champion. Whose house? Swerve's house. It's just not the same when the music isn't playing. You just look like an idiot.
Never say never. It happened to WCW and it'll happen to AEW.
No! Stop it, Jesus! Do I have to sit here and argue with you?
No, we're not arguing each other on stream. It's his opinion. Let it go.
It's called a podcast, Kayla.
I know. We don't argue on stream now. AEW Dynasty recap, like you said, whose house? Yes, Swerve gained the title. So happy. We got the Young Duckles as tag team champions again. Willow's your TBS Women's Champion.
And Chris Jericho won the FTW title.
Right.
And then they had their
retained.
Yep, and then they set up their first match, and Dynamite they set up the first match for AEW Double or Nothing March 24th. The first match is set up. It is between Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong for the AEW International title.
Tony Khan will be broke in a couple years. Don't say I didn't warn you.
His dad, you know how much money he has? If he gets broke, you do realize that family is worth like billions and billions.
His dad can cut him off anytime.
He makes his own money. He has his own job. People forget that. He runs his own company. Besides doing the Jacksonville Jaguars and AEW, he runs a media corporation.
This is true. You are true. I forgot about that.
So yeah, he's much more richer than you think.
Okay.
So okay, and then we got that, and then they set up Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong at Double or Nothing for the AEW International title. Kayla, I can't believe they're doing this match. They're really fucking Roddy over like that. There's no way Will Ospreay is going to lose to Roderick Strong.
Tell that to Eric Bischoff.
Yep.
So. The heck? We'll jump back. I guess we'll jump back to Backlash real quick. Any more matches you think is going to be added to the card?
I don't know. Probably a women's title match. Becky match, maybe. Probably not, though. I'm not sure.
I really don't think another one will be added. I'll be surprised if it is.
Maybe if they add Becky versus Liv. Maybe. Or you build up to that, but probably not. So, Kayla.
Yes.
We're going to move on to the next one. Does Uncle Howdy appear? Finally.
Eventually.
You think he shows up at AEW Backlash? Or do you think they wait till they're back in America?
AEW Backlash.
I saved it to save time.
AEW Backlash.
Yes, I did it to save time.
No, Uncle Howdy's not going to show up at AEW, but he could show up at Backlash. Where do you think he's showing up, Dango?
I don't know.
You don't know? Justin, where's he showing up? If he is Uncle Howdy showing up at AEW Backlash, that's what Dango's calling it.
He's laughing. He's laughing. Okay, next is a fun one for Justin and the chat. Hot wrestling debate, hot takes given by the chat. Okay, chat. Justin, Jesus, anyone else who's watching, don't put your comments in. Give me a wrestling hot take you want me and Kayla to discuss right here, right now, in the Outrage Zone.
No, he'll show up in NWA. No, he'll show up in GCW.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, wrestling debate hot takes. Give it to us so we can talk about it. Give us something. Make it interesting.
Dude. While they're thinking of stuff to put,
we're gonna yeet.
Yeet! Yeah!
I was gonna TikTok, but whatever.
TikTok.
Okay.
Nothing?
Nada. Jesus? Justin? Any other spunky people in there?
Would you all leave at the same time?
Hello. Anybody? Okay.
Okay. Okay, while we're sitting here, while we're doing that, we'll see, here's a future preview to me and Kayla recently did an interview with Isaiah Broner. He will be coming out. The interview will be releasing later on this week. Justin said, I'm thinking, but I got nothing. Roman Reigns will return as face. That is not a wrestling hot take. It's fact. So, okay, let's show the preview video.
I feel like my work speaks for itself. I feel like I've been the most underrated, underappreciated, overlooked wrestler in the world. I've been humble for a long time. I've been asking for a long time. Everybody feels Josh Alexander is the best wrestler in the world or one of the top wrestlers in the world. He may be, but I want him to prove it to me. I feel I'm one of the best. And again, I'm tired of asking for opportunities. I'm going to take everything, and if it starts with him, so be it.
Okay, so that interview will be coming out probably Wednesday or Thursday or Friday of this week coming up. I haven't really set in stone. Hot take: Brock Lesnar wins Money in the Bank just like he did at Money in the Bank in 2019. Honestly, if Vince bids the charges, I could totally see that happening.
God, don't say that. And Nia Jax is going to be the one to dethrone Bayley, and then she'll join the New Blood.
Kayla, This is Kayla's time. Okay, Kayla. Rant.
What am I ranting about?
That hot topic.
I just got something short and sweet to the point and just cut it to the chase.
I understand. Shut the hell up.
That's what I feel about. Oh.
You sure, Kayla?
No, anybody but Bailey. I mean, no, Naya. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure.
Kayla rant. Kayla rant. Kayla rant. It's like she doesn't let out her feelings. Let out your feelings. That's the point of a podcast.
Hey, help, Mama. Hey there. Hope you're doing good. I know you're just in the room. Thank you for tuning in. They're trying to get me to rant.
Piper.
Yes, he's asking, how's Piper? Mom would like to give him the take.
Want to rant about Piper? You can.
She's just wearing us out.
Rant, Kayla.
Why do you want me to rant?
Dango for president. No! I don't want to be president. No! Asleep, I hope.
Haven't heard anything moving around that's not supposed to be around. I'll check on her before I actually go to sleep, but she should still be in there.
Okay.
Don't you? Hey, shouldn't you be asleep? How about Dango for mayor?
No.
But no, shouldn't you be asleep? You took the medicine, Mama. You need to sleep.
Oh,
okay. It's just like, okay. Jacob Fatu will face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam and beat Roman dethrone fashion. Yes, I should be. I'll go to sleep.
We're supposed to be doing this. Stop having a conversation with your mom over text.
Well, she's in the chat. We're going to talk to her when she's in the chat. Okay, fine. Dango for sheriff.
Shut up, Jesus!
Oh, Lord. Wrestling rant of the week. I really don't have a wrestling rant for the week. I mean, other than TK being stupid, TK destroying shit, TK needs to get his shit together.
What about you say you said you were gonna save the rant. You need to rant about past friends. Justin says Dango for hall monitor. All I saw was Chucky throw Trent through glass yesterday.
And the match got called because Trent was beating the shit out of him. And apparently the last thing, this is what I want to do. I'm trying to find this clip. Apparently, Chucky said to Dango,
huh?
Oh my gosh, Jesus with always Dango for a manager at Walmart. Okay, I get it, Justin. I get it. Okay, first of all, if he's not clear to be in the ring, why are you having... Good night, Mom. Thank you for tuning in a little bit.
I didn't know if he's cleared, Kayla. They're not going to say if he's cleared. This isn't WWE. They don't tell you when they're cleared. They just take a bump and you know they're cleared. I'm getting annoyed. Dango for security guard.
But no, it just don't make no sense. But the little thing that got to me where I saw something that apparently Orange was trying to get an interview and he couldn't get anything out. Guess he was a little upset because Chucky told him to stay out of the match regardless of the situation. And then it shows Stat pulling Orange away from the interview. Like, what is that about?
They're going to turn them all heel, Kayla. They're all going to beat up Chucky. And put Chucky in the trash can and give him a swirly.
Why you want to beat Chucky up for? What did Chucky ever do?
Because he is the Kentucky gentleman. The only thing Kentucky ever gave was good fried chicken.
How rude!
He's going to the trash can, Kayla. Get in the swirly. Trash can, trash can, trash can, trash can, trash can.
How rude.
Trash can. Dango for trash can. Hashtag Dango for mailman.
Calling it now. Chucky's going to end up turning on Orange and joining Trent.
Yeah, probably.
If that's the case, then they need to become tag team champions as heels. Tony Khan, get it together.
Dango for substitute teacher.
Get it together. Get it together, Tony Khan.
Okay, Kayla. What are you looking at?
What am I looking at? What?
You got to keep talking. It's dead air.
That's not dead air.
Okay.
Okay.
Thoughts on wrestling tribalism? One hatred towards one company, then another. Or a hatred from one wrestler to another. How fans are, Kayla. You know how fans are. What are your thoughts on wrestling tribalism? Of people...
Not gonna lie. Yo, Chucky. Kayla is great. Alright. That'll be interesting. Now, what are you saying? Like how fans... What exactly relating to this? What do you mean?
I mean, like, you know how people... You know how you have these weird Roman Reigns tribalism dudes? Then I think Roman's the best ones. Or the AEW ones. I think you can't watch both of them. You can only watch AEW. And I hate...
Oh, those... I mean, that's the thing that's what's difficult being a wrestling fan is... How can I rephrase it? I'm going to be honest. For a while, like a while back, there was times... Okay. Yeah, I think that's what he's trying... I understand. Basically, how that can... What's what I'm looking for? How can I say this? Okay, like for example, that can't be the case. I mean, you can like both. Because I know Dango remembered it when I went through that funk that WWE didn't cut it for me.
Hashtag Dango to Uranus. Wow, Justin.
Oh, because whatchamacallit's going to Jupiter. Okay,
Hashtag
okay.
Dango to go to Jupiter. We get it. You want to beat me up and send me off the planet. I'm about to turn off all comments. Dango to a meteor. Now you're just killing me.
All right, y'all, chill out for real. I'm trying to have a conversation here, and he's getting overrouted. So stop. So I basically lost interest in wrestling altogether. And just says, "Love you, Dango." But the thing is, I didn't know what wrestling was because I felt like I lost it. And I went to my first ever AEW Dynamite one day, in February of 2020. I actually got to witness. Hey, Suses, we're just messing with you, Dango. I went to my first AEW, and it happened to be the one in Atlanta, Georgia, State Farm Arena, the first ever steel cage match, Cody Rhodes versus Wardlow. And that's what got me back into wrestling. That's what made me like it again. And it was just awesome just to see those people. And of course, I walked out liking a lot of people. You know, obviously I got to see Mox. You know, I've always loved John Moxley. But it's okay to, you know, like both. And that's one thing about the wrestling community today. They have no respect for anybody. They think it's all about a certain person. They think it's about, oh, you can't like this, you can't like that. Okay, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
To all your Roman Reigns fans that watch this show, or to all these Roman Reigns fans, or all these Cody Rhodes fans, well, we know where the Cody Rhodes fans went. They basically stayed with them. But let me ask you this. A lot of people that goes to AEW, oh, I don't want to be part of AEW because I don't watch AEW, but they left. Let me ask you this. If Drew McIntyre did not re-sign with WWE and he decided to go somewhere else like AEW or TNA, would you continue to watch that show, or would you just give up on Drew McIntyre even though he was your all-time favorite?
No, you still watch it.
Exactly. I watch AEW because I got one of my absolute favorites is over there, Jon Moxley. It's always been John, or should I say Dean Ambrose. And then obviously I gained Orange Cassidy. Why the hell was I getting ready to say Kevin Statlander? Chris
Who the fuck is? I guess Chris Statlander's now a man named Kevin.
I did not mean to say it. I don't know why I was getting ready to say Kevin. I guess
You hear that, Chris? You hear that, Chris? She called you a man. I'm gonna turn that into a clip.
Please don't.
I'm kidding.
Please don't. But no, I'm sorry, Stitchlander. I did not mean to call you that. I don't know why I said Kevin Statlander. But no, Chris Statlander, Orange Cassidy, the little mishap of Chris, oh my gosh, of Chucky and Trent going on. And hot take, John Cena will win the IC title before he retire. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if he would, because that is the only title he has not won. Okay.
Travel is the worst part of wrestling. Truly believe too many people feed off of it, and that's why it will never go away. Yes, exactly. Justin. That's why you get these crazy. That's why you get these crazy Mercedes Moné fans. You get these crazy Mercedes Moné fans, even though Mercedes ain't the shit. Isn't I know Kurt from the.
Listen. Kat may be a huge Mercedes Moné fan. She really is, but she's just frustrated how everything's going with her right now.
Yeah, because she looks like a complete an idiot. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all four of the four horsewomen, she's the only one that has not improved. I watched former NXT stuff. She's the same shit. It's the same character.
Yep. I'll take Dustin Rhodes returns to WWE in a couple of years.
Probably going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, wrestling world today is just, insanely. This is how I feel about some of the people out there that think wrestling fans can't have certain likes, or has always got to bash people for their certain likes on wrestling. This is for all of you.
Shut the fuck up.
You got to respect everyone's opinion, because I'm going to be honest with you. In the wrestling community, luckily me and Dango and some of, everyone else that I talk wrestling with, we share a lot of commons when it comes to wrestling. But, for example, I'm just going to use Dango you as an example.
I like Mercedes, but they're doing with her now just isn't it.
Exactly. I agree 100%, Justin. But I will say this. Dango, we're going to pretend. Yay, the Punk clip. All right, Dango, we're going to play a little pretend. Let's pretend we've never met each other, and we're like at a live. We're at like a live show, and we're talking. And I'm going to mention somebody. You're talking to me about wrestling, but you mentioned somebody that you like, and I'm going to act like I don't like them, but I'm going to respect you for it. And then we're going to do a reverse.
That's stupid.
No, just do it, because this is how people act.
I don't know how to do that. I'm too tired. My allergies are bothering me.
He says, we discussed that yesterday a lot. Laugh aloud. Man of all of us disagree last night on that topic. For example, just give me a wrestler like we never met. This is what I'm saying.
Okay. I like Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross just don't cut it for me. I mean, why do you like him like that? I mean, dude, don't even have style. He can't even wrestle.
I completely agree with you, Kayla.
Oh my God, no! Karrion Kross, if you listen to this is not true. We're having fun. Oh my God.
You hear that, Karrion Kross? She's a hater now. Adam Cole was right in that promo.
Fucking bullshit!
That was not the one that was supposed to play, but okay.
Whatever.
But anyway, no, it's not true. We're not a hater, but it's just wrestling community is very just disgusted. I don't even want to be on social media. It sucks. Justin's laughing at us. Yeah, that thing went totally south, and he's just going to agree with me. He wasn't supposed to agree with me. He was supposed to fight it. Dang, Dango. Oh my God.
He's got no style. I agree. Finally, Kayla has seen the dark side. Karrion Kross is boring.
How rude.
Very boring. He's going to get fired soon and head back to the Indies where he belongs.
I understand. Shut the hell up.
I'm trying to pretend. I'm better off being the negative guy. I completely agree with you. Okay, Kayla, are you alive?
I'm alive.
Karrion Kross is terrible in the ring. His promos are garbage. And honestly,
I know what you're trying to do.
And he has a big job. And I liked him when he was bald. He was more psychotic when he was bald.
I know what you're trying to do.
Also, Cody Rhodes has done the same promo every week. People bring up his dad, and all he does is cry, cry, cry. We should have kept the title on Roman Reigns. There. I finally said it after holding that in for months. Whew. Hulk Hogan should have won. He should have. Exactly. Karrion Kross peaked in 2020. Karrion Kross peaked with no fans because they couldn't tell him how terrible he is. Okay, Kayla. Release the rant. Hello? Hello? Are you going to snap? This is no help whatsoever. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Might as well just end the stream.
It's not going to make me snap. That's how you really feel. That's your opinion.
It's not how I really feel. I was just trying to get you to talk.
That's not going to make me snap. There's no reason to bicker and bitch about who people don't like or what people don't like.
Okay, Justin, I've come to the conclusion. I think the Outrage Control Zone is gonna die because Kayla can't rant. Kayla can't let loose. I'm gonna have to until she lets loose. Outrage Zone is done. I'm now going to be doing YouTube videos of me shaking my butt.
Yeet. Yeah.
You hear that? Kayla wants to see me shake my butt as YouTube videos from now on. Outrage Zone has now become Dango's butt shaking channel.
Oh my Lord.
I'm going to be doing girl TikToks where I shake my butt and twerk.
Oh my God, help us all.
Yeet. Until Kayla learns how to open up about herself.
I'm not going to open up about myself on live stream.
I mean wrestling.
So you really want me to rant? I have nothing to rant about.
Podcast.
Not necessarily. Just talk, you talk crap about wrestling or talk, the happiness of wrestling or everything else that makes you smile.
This is very boring.
It is not very boring. But
put your hands up in the chat if you think this conversation has been boring or funny.
All right, fine. You really want me to rant?
No.
So all those little whiny wrestling people out there that think Karrion Kross.
Yes, Karrion Kross is better as a bald guy. He is better.
That bald head has nothing to do with it.
Okay, he was.
It's
better
about he has him with hair or no hair has nothing to do with it. The guy can tear up in the ring.
Let me talk. He was better when he wore the skirt and the helmet and the weird thing over his head. And when Scarlett was in the back, when Scarlett wasn't there. Oh, he was better off when he was wearing Centaur and he lost to Jeff Hardy in 6 seconds. When he was the NXT champion. Because Karrion Kross is a jobber.
Karrion Kross is not a jobber. Karrion Kross can run circles around every motherfucker in that whole ring if you fucking let him.
No.
If it wasn't for Karrion Kross and Scarlett being in the ring and doing what they love most, I wouldn't even like wrestling. When they sit there and say that there's certain people out there that can save you, that's it.
Okay.
So anybody that wants to come to me on this that's watching the stream that wants to have a debate when it comes to Karrion Kross and Scarlett, I will protect him 100%. So don't ever bash Karrion Kross, and don't even think about bashing Cody Rhodes because I'm 100% a Cody Rhodes crybaby, and I will support him left and right, and I will let him know that the day that I get a chance to meet him.
Cody Rhodes was better as Stardust. Cody Rhodes needs to go. Cody Rhodes needs to go back.
Jesus, that is your opinion. If you think Karrion Kross is boring, that's your opinion.
I mean,
he's one of my absolute favorite. And Dango, you better do.
Karrion Kross is so boring. I understand, Jesus, but that is not Karrion. Okay, I don't know who Karrion Kross is, but I know who Karrion Kross is.
That's your opinion. If you don't like Jesus, you don't like him, that's your opinion. But Karrion Kross is a storyteller. He does great.
Did you know he's Puerto Rican? Dango. No, not Stardust. Yes, Stardust, Justin. I love Stardust.
Dom goes, rant girl, rant, love it, never bash Cody, and shut up, Dango. Don't cross the American Nightmare of podcasting.
Dom, I was just trying to let her open up. You guys know this is not my actual opinion.
And I'm a Cody crybaby for life. Okay, sure. Dom, thank you for tuning in. Oh, men.
I was just trying to get Kayla to open up because honestly, I was just trying to kill some time.
But now that you've got me to rant, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about before we end this stream, Dango?
No. I just like pissing you off. You could try to piss me off.
No, I don't. No, I'm not going to do that.
Who said you said to me No, Karrion Kross is Puerto Rican. That's what I was trying to tell you, Jose Jesus. And you spelled Karrion Kross wrong. It's with a K. That's why I was messing with you, Jesus.
No problem. I love you, Kayla and Dango, a.k.a. Kango. Oh, Lord. Y'all giving me a nickname. Giving us a nickname. Dango told me about that last night. Hashtag Kango.
I'm a kangaroo?
Kango. Kang. Lord. What have we gotten ourselves into? But.
What? Yes!
Yes! He is! I like the hat.
What hat? No one's wearing a hat.
What hat? Huh? What? I don't get it.
It's either Kanga or Dela.
Can goes better or whatever you want to. Can whatever.
Dela.
I don't like the Dela. Oh my lord. Oh. Tango, like the hot brand that Sam Jackson wears. Okay. Like the hat.
Oh,
Okay.
how are you, Dom? How's little Psycho Hen? How are you? You feeling better? Not because Karen. I mean, I don't like.
Okay, you don't like him. We get that. That's your opinion. We respect that.
I was just trying to tell you he's Puerto Rican. That was all.
But anyway, Dom, Ivan, Dylan, Marcus, Jesus, Justin, Mama, y'all been great in the chat tonight. But Dango's going crazy over here, and I think it's time we end the stream. He goes, I know, Dango.
I understand.
So with that being true, Little Psycho's almost back to 100%. I'm struggling a little bit, but better. Yes, Dom, get better. Ain't nothing worse than being sick, especially when your kid is. So feel better for sure. Y'all killing it for always. So just in case, make sure to like and subscribe to the new channel on YouTube, Outrage Control, to Outrage Zone, where you can find just all our stream. And remember to follow Outrage Control and Outrage Zone on all social medias. And make sure to check out that website because it's coming soon. As with merch and stuff as well. So something to look forward to. Someone call Asylum for a name Dango. He says this was the most derailed Outrage Control, and I loved it. Yeah, we were outraged all over the place. It'd be all right. Had some fun. I think the crazy week I've had, we just needed some crazy outrage in and out. But with that being true, thank you everyone for tuning in. Fam, we appreciate you. Hope you all have a good night. And we will catch you here tomorrow night. We doing the draft or no?
Yeah, we can do it. We'll do the draft.
Okay, we'll be here tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you for tuning. I'm glad you liked it. Well, anyway, we'll be here tomorrow, Monday Night Raw, doing a draft show for night 2. So we'll all see you then. So Outrage Zone is outraged.